Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? We have, well, job to finish, I suppose. Fairly spontaneous idea. It's probably a fairly bad idea, but nonetheless, let's get some arena points, shall we? So, no, man, grinding for a 6-star in 2025. Back in the day when I could sling some early access bundles, it was so much easier. But okay. That is fine. Die. Good morning, Scott. Ah. Okay. That's one dead shocker. It's one dead shocker. I'm getting a headache again. I need coffee. And I know, this isn't the most exciting stream for you guys. It's arena, after all. But I figured if I'm gonna be grinding arena anyways, I might as well do it in the live stream. And then we can play some polygons. Right. I actually look forward to this Battleground season being over, not because I don't like the meta or something, just because I really want that Radiance. On the bright side, Alliance Quest is about to be over. As in, like, raids. Should be getting half decent raid rewards. Have you guys finished your raid spots yet? Whoops. Whoopsie poopsie. Will be better without the hop decks. I can't lie, I'm loving my tiger. Wish my fam was duped though. God damn, that headache. Be better without the half decks. Yes, it would. Yes, it would, I guess. Though for me, the hard fire event was like the first one in like a year that actually got wailed out on, and it has been tremendously helpful. Now just finish the season C5 and I'll be a happy bunny. Yeah, I definitely need ibuprofen. I've been getting quite a lot of headaches recently. It sucks. But such is life. What do you think, Il Palazzo? 6-star Elena worth all this trouble? 6-star Elena worth grinding for and ranking up? Yeah, exactly. That's like the tipping point, because maybe I don't get her in Titan for another half a year or whatever. Yeah, but lots of champions are just irrelevant. Most of the champions are just irrelevant to 6,000. Yelena could have the same thing. Like, people will... You know, hey, what's up, Justifan? This should land me, this round of Sandstar should land me close like 70 million, I think. So, we should have like one more and we should be fine, basically. Or 1.5. Started reading too late, so I won't attempt it. Well, there's always the next round. That's on like Monday. It's just I knew that my fiance is working all like these days. She's not working tomorrow, but be fine by then anyways. Oh crap, I messed up. I'm definitely getting that 6. I don't know how many points I needed though, because I don't want to grind like a madman. I just want to grind enough and be fine with it. Yeah, I have no idea how many points would be needed. Well, yeah, I'm hoping to get her in Titan too. But first of all, that's like 25 days away or something. Second of all, there's no guarantee I'll get her. For like half a year or something. come on, just die. 80 million would be good. That does live. Alright. I actually also grind out the other arena 4 million in that one and a bit in the 4-star arena. So I'm also needing to get them units. Keep in mind Dazzler was easily accessible since that. Yeah, I mean there is this spreadsheet, but let's end. There's this spreadsheet where it kind of shows, like, for instance, Spider Woman was 6870 for spots 370 and 262. So Spider Woman went under 70 million. Then we have Bastion, and 76 was spot 36 something. 57 million in the second round was spot 406, so 57 missed it, so it was like 58, 59 million. Nobody gave a shit about that. Zola, yeah, this is impossible score to kind of go by because it's spot like 110 and 147. So I don't know, man. Where is that sheet? Here. Thanks, you're welcome. But here we are, nonetheless. I think 6-star Yellen will still get banned a lot. If I get her. Need to keep the unit grind up as well. For the July offers. Because I'm completely empty. I only get less than 2 months. We'll see how many units I can get to by then. I'm not planning on, you know, spending them on anything. Ah, he's not working. Am I crazy for wanting to rank 4-star hand Spider-Man? I really want to rank 4 that guy. Like, at the moment, I have Thanos, Starkey, and Nick as the most likely rank 4 candidates for me. Oh, fuck off. You 1%er. Look at those CCP challenges. You better get them done. The new AW is so cool. You like it? The new AW is so cool. That is a very controversial statement right now. Do you rank for Nick or Yelena first? Both Sig 1. In both Sig 1, I think I'd do Yelena first. I mean, I do also say it's a bit ass. Only one fight. Can't be lazy. Yeah, that's the thing. I hate the new AW. I hate the idea of war like that. What's up, Alex? The Lord of Darkness. I am not the biggest fan of MCOC on PCs yet, so far, but Sith seems like it a bit as well. I need to get myself a controller, PCS, and then we'll see. Are you seriously grinding for Yelena? What makes you think that I'm not serious? Open the 7-star Nexus from the remote. Nice. Do you get anything good? Yeah, both Domino and Crossbones are good ads for sure. But Domino, you kind of do want to get that investment. To like, you know, super high sig, so Crossbones is definitely a good pick too. Buff. Nullify on. Well, yeah, you can do some crazy things. That's unquestionable. Okay. Well, I guess I have no other choice now. Oh, I somehow did get that into something. Do you ban rank 4 picking BGs? Yes, most of the time I do. I mean, it depends. If it has like 15 rank 4s, then maybe not, but in general, yeah, I do. Deathless She-Hulk? Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, like, it doesn't take too much. I get like 17, 18 million points with a round of 7 stars. So, it's not like I have been, you know, I'm crazy about it. I do like trolling champs with Lumitrix. Lumitrix has been growing on me like a lot. Ah, still works. Okay. Let's focus up here, lads. It is such a stupid thing that still need to deal with champs like Bullseye and Serpent in Arena. How many points am I aiming for? Well, like 90 million, 100 million, something like that. Oh wait, this is the other Phoenix. Oh, stupid Sinister has that synergy, doesn't he? Oh no. Never mind. Emo Phoenix, yeah, I'll run through my Lumi very soon. I kind of did it in a random spur of the moment thing, but I'm very happy that I did. I don't have plans to rank 4 Prowler soon because he's Sig 20 at the moment. And I don't, yeah. Well, so far I have done like 3 rounds. Each round for me is like hour and a half, so it's like 4.5 hours that I'm grinding for. Let's say, you know, 5.5 hours for the sake of argument. That I have grinded so far. Teacup? No, I have not seen Teacup. Edge. Okay, fine. We'll do arena. Oh, the arena grinding mods and stuff like that definitely already exist. It's just that you can get banned for them. That's how to be illegal. Of course they are. If one catches you, you can get your account banned. Jax can be a cheeky, decent defender in this new meta. .3 beta not working for you. I actually haven't even tried it yet. Well, it should do. I need to check if I can do some rank ups in that beta just for fun. Oh, whoopsie. Completely forgot. Man, my brain's still not working. Good thing I'm not playing Battlegrounds. Alright, so he hit 60 million and hit 70. We're hitting 60 million now, basically. Very good. Very nice. I better start staggering stuff. Or it's too late. Yep. Well, I don't know how much I'll be able to grind on the last day though, but we'll see. Can probably squeeze in around total. Make stream on time MSB beta? Yeah, I will do a stream on it. Probably Monday, most likely. We'll see. Alright, so we're gonna do that there. 9.3 for 3. Why are you trying so hard though? Cyclops Sigility shows Kabam has started working at its. Yeah, I'm sure they have. But Cyclops Sigility is fucking useless. I think it's gonna be more than 50 mil for the 6-star. I think it's closer to like 20, 80. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. I mean, I have some idea, but I don't think it's gonna be as low as 50 mil. But yeah, Cyclops ability is so shit. Alright. All the time start running MCOC too, because this game is getting too bloated. I kind of think so too. PC release would kind of signify that. That, you know. I actually thought that they should have or could have released MCOC 2.0 like ages ago. But, you know, who knows. New champs don't have him. But to be fair, that has always been the case. Like, many new champions. And Kabam does it by design, by the way. Like, I like to call them the filler champions. And Kabam does it 100% on purpose. Like, with having a balanced program, there is no way any rational, reasonable human being looks at Leader and Serpent and say that they're equally balanced. One is incredibly niche champion that's gonna get used like twice a year, like very specific situations, and one is, you know, destroying players in the game and stuff like that. Like, Kabam does that on purpose. They make a lot of these kind of filler, nice to have for this, that, and then type of champions. But also, to kind of counter your point, Kabam is making a ton of champions that are not completely busted and are having impact. Like, look at the fact that the next Titan is widely received as the best Titan crystal we have had matters. It means that Kabam has been cooking with new champions. They're not OP or incredibly busted, but people still want them. Do you think it would be released in October? Oh, you mean the new scary champions? I think somewhere there was... I think October had Lizard in it? Or was it the September champion? I don't know. Who knows? Not particularly great with like predictions and stuff. Yeah, Lizard is set to come to the game this year. No! This has been good year for new chess. Anyone busted but none is bad champion at the same time. Yeah, this has been like a very good year of champions overall. Yeah, Lizard is set to come. 1 second, I can. I think it is October or September. I have it saved somewhere, I don't remember where. But yeah, it should be happening this year. Later this year. Oh, I know where it is, but I need to get an X for that. Wait 1 second, I'll tell you. When is it? Apparently. It's not been officially confirmed back about, but I believe it was data mined or something. One second. October 2025. Getting the full replay. Fantastic Four Superman. I'm not particularly excited about either, I'll be honest. Like the Fantastic Four thing, like I'm not the biggest fan of Pedro Pascal. That's one thing. Second thing is the actors have been saying a lot of things that do make me worried based on historical precedent, and also the Lady Surfer. That's it. Just, like in between all that, there's no way I'm going to theaters to watch that. If it gets like, you know, massively positive feedback, but maybe, but I have like zero desire to spend money on Lady Surfer movie. Then Superman. Again, I kind of like James Gunn movies, so I might actually want to kind of see that. But I don't know, I haven't been like particularly sold on it on trailers. I hope it does good. Yeah, because James Gunn, you know, for the most part, I do like it, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I like the second Suicide Squad that he made, so could be good. Might actually want to see that. What's exact champion? Yellen. Well, you can do extremely well on Xbox controller, like any other fighting game, so. Like PS4 controller. So that's what I kind of need to get. So at some point, soonish I need to get a controller. Crypto, fair enough. But yeah, no, it's definitely not, you know, Fantastic Four that I'm excited right now about. Also, I haven't seen the Mental Health Avengers still. The Marvels? Oh yeah, the Marvels so fucking dog shit. I cannot fucking fathom how they released that movie. Or the Nick Fury series. Nick Fury series just makes me angry. Nick Fury series is the reason why I don't give a shit about Nick Fury anymore in MCU. I thought he was the coolest character ever. I thought every movie that has Nick Fury in it was made better for it. You know? Every movie that Nick Fury appeared at is like, oh, you know, this is making the movie better. That's making me more likely to watch it, more likely to enjoy it. Now, it's the opposite. It's like, I don't want to fucking see that crying old ass, washed up, humiliated, sad human being who is licking it with fucking aliens. They destroyed Nick Fury to the umpteenth degree. I cannot, like, when I think Nick Fury, the image that comes into my head now is him crying on that park bench or him smooching with that alien. Previously, the image that, you know, I had in mind with Nick Fury was either from the car scene when he was like kicking ass, or from the first Avengers when he uses a rocket launcher to take down that plane, or something like that. Now it's just him crying on a bench and licking an alien. Poor Nick, feel sorry for the one I did. I know, right? But, you know, that's kind of the thing. For many years now, I have been dreading every project Marvel undertakes because they make the characters that I like or liked, in, you know, to jokes and shit and useless, you know, dudes and whatnot. Like, when Thor Love and Thunder was coming out, I was like fucking panicking and they're gonna, like, you know, kill off Thor. By the end of the movie, I wish they killed off Thor. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? And yeah, the Nick Fury series, on paper, it could have been so fucking good, man. You know, spy thriller type of things with shape-shifting aliens, so like the double crosses can come at any time and crap like that. It sounds fucking fantastic. But they make it so shit. Adam Warlock, I mean, these things divides particularly. I'm not the biggest fan of Adam. It's mainly because Adam's in a similar group of champions like, I don't know, Kitty Pryde and stuff like that, just worse where the fight either goes very well or it goes significantly shit. And that's on the whim of AI. And I don't like that. Like, I like his ability kit in theory, but if he had, like, I don't know, better AI control, or if the AI was better in general, I probably would like him more. But he's the type of champion where you need to make a lot of split-second decisions within a fight, and you need to execute them flawlessly, or you're kind of screwed. So, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Adam. That's not common instance. Of course. Of course, Dick. If you could grind for 7 stars, man, a lot of people would. Gonna make a clip with the jerk of Drax and Amelia Clark. Oh, dude. That, Like a fucking Emilia Clarke's Super Skrull is like one of the strongest entities in Marvel Universe now. Yeah, but Kabam seemingly doesn't want to add 7 stars to the arena, which sucks. I mean, I suppose from one end, I don't know. On one side, it's kind of good, because I'm not inclined to grind arena 24/7 for new 7 stars. But, I don't know. Man thing against Angry Good. 99 7 stars right now? Really excited, fine. Oh, well. Hope it's somebody good, buddy. Well, it seems like it's gonna be a year till we see either Kate or Kingpin as a 7 star. No? You're loving the MCOC on PC? I really need to get that controller. I just don't have better cash for it right now. Kate never coming as 7 star? Maybe. Then I know that DLL hates Kingpin and Doom and a few other champions, so I'm sure. And DLL would be advocating for Kate as a 7 star. And I know he doesn't have the final say or anything like that, but come on. We all know that Serpent not getting tuned down has DLL's little fingerprints behind it. Yeah, if you're using keyboard and mouse only. Right, using the keyboard. Huh? Oh, I mean, I was fighting only using the keyboard, but I still wasn't the biggest fan. She could have been at rank 4 now, but we'll... Yeah, I know she could. Imagine rank 4 Kate. Just imagine a rank 4 Kate Bishop. Hope Modok and Yondu buffs will be great. I hope this next Yondu buff is good. Like, cause remember, Yondu already got buffed, buddy. And people are trying to convince us and me that Yondu's buff is like very good. Yeah, Modok and Yondu getting buffed alongside Patriot. When? Okay. You're really gonna make me go and look it up? No, there's just gonna be those 3 total. Okay, 1 second. I'll find it for you. Okay. News. Balance. Balance update, Dazzler Spell, balance update, Dragon Scream. Alright, here you go. Remember batch updates? We're excited to announce the first group of champions receiving an update will be Patriot, Yondu, and Modok. You can expect details for each of them in the coming months, and the update to go live in the August build. August is when the buff will be live. So next month? What next month? The month is August. Nefaria, Photon, drink for Photon. Well, Patriot getting the buff in August. You can expect the details in coming months, so we should start hearing something about that soon, though. Whoopsie. And once wait for it's more than in case of Patriot, it's over a year since he was released for him to get tuned up. How's my cat doing? Sleeping in my closet. I just eat this. Do Thronebreaker? Who has to do Thronebreaker? Oh. Yeah, I would grind Arena. I want to do it like Thronebreaker EQ. But first I want to do this. And I want to get a controller. It's not actually that awful if you're running Recall Masteries. But yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. Long time since I last played. Can you help me with free play? Wait, to get Valiant? Well, Ordeal is a good place to start. That gives you stuff. Obviously story content, as much as you can of it. Oh, wait. Valiant's not. Dude, you just need the story content. That's it. To get Valiant, you don't need much else. Just do story content. Will be buffed. Yondu, Modok, and Patriot. Keyboard better than controller, you would say? Interesting. I know controllers has the joystick though, and I kind of feel like I would want that. Joystick. Yep, there you go. Enough resources can be found for 2 rank 3 senses. In story content, absolutely. Ah, shit. Okay. Do not do me dirty like this. Oh, I didn't fucking trigger it, did I? Oh, no. No. God, please, no. God, please, no. I mean, you can get Valiant in absolutely no time these days, man. Getting Valiant is not hard these days. Especially if you like a player that knows the basics of the game. Yeah, next live stream they should talk about upcoming Saga and upcoming Idol champion as well, because you know, Lumi's here already. Arcane can be a pain in the ass defender sometimes. I actually think I'm thinking of maybe adding Arcane to my deck. Not a fan of them inventing characters for the game. Like, what's the best way to put it? I was never a big fan of it outside of somebody like Guillotine that I did initially, because she truly felt like a proper like story investment was in that, and she eventually actually became a legit model character. But what's the best way to say? I'd take a dozen Lumatrix over a diversity shield. And I know a lot of people like Shield, but let's face it, you know, it had so much of the current liberal political preferences on the champion that but yeah, I think 4 of them a year is too much though. I think they can make like 1 idol champion, like if it was Ice Spin, it would be good. I get where you're coming from, and I kind of agree. I think 4 idols is too much. And the idols, like, they genuinely look like more for Raid Shadow Legends than for this game, for most part. Yeah, they do look out of place. There's no question about that. Champs rank 4 for defense and attack. I want to do my 8th rank 4. Anything Sandman is worth rank 4. I do like the champion. I would not rank 4 Sandman right now, no. I mean, like, if you like him, that's fine. You know, it is a game at the end of the day, and we see plenty of quirky rank ups. But I would not be ranking him up. Avalanche? I don't even know who Avalanche is, to be honest. Blobane coming anytime soon. Why not? Yeah. Omega Sentinel came like half a year later after Quicksilver, even though she lost the vote. There's always a chance, buddy. He lost the champ vote, but so did Omega Sentinel. So did Okoye. Okoye never like got high enough anyway. So did Dazzler. Dazzler lost all the votes she was in. Like a whole bunch of champions that have lost the vote are in the game right now, and many of them coming relatively soon after. Yeah, Black Tarantula. I don't think. No, wait. I think. No, Black Tarantula wasn't the runner-up. It was I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Yeah, just because a champion loses a vote, basically, means very little whether they would or would not come to the game. Ironheart has lost all the votes. She's in the game. Again, Okoye lost all the votes. She's in the game. Omega Sentinel lost the vote. She's in the game. I'm trying to remember who else we had to vote on. Why are you grinding for Yelena? Well, that's a very, very good question, noted. And I shall give you equally good answer. Because I want to have a Yelena. Does that make sense? I am grinding for a champion that I do want to acquire in my deck. Whoops. You could always get her from the feature crystals though. Well, first of all, she's gonna be in the Titans only in like 20 some days. And if I get her now, she'll help me in this Battleground season. Second of all, there's no guarantee that I'll get her from those Titans. You know, I might save up 20 Titan crystals and not pull her. And lastly, to rank up the 6, I only need 3 tier 6 CCs. No other meaningful catalysts. So it's not like it's a major sacrifice. In rank up material department. And I do have some spare ascension dust now as well. So ultimately that kind of makes a bit of sense to me in my head. Also the fact that I have been banning 6-star DLNs is pissing me off. Well, the Titans are the most recent champions. What kind of AI do you have, you weird lady? I saw somebody with a rank 4 Spider-Punk recently. With no fillers? Well, now we're only getting 1 filler per 6. So with the idol release schedule and idols not going in the Titan crystals, we're only getting 1 filler champion for 6, and that filler, like this time around, it's Gallon. So what you wish Kabam has actually kind of done. That's why there was a change to the Titan timeline, because previously it was 4 new champions, 2 old ones. Now it will effectively always be 5 new champions and 1 champion instead of the place of the new idol. That makes sense? A reversal is a pain. Do you think there's a way to counter it? There will be soon. That Kabam's gonna make it a new champion. Oh, come on, really? Okay, you fucknut. I used to love iWaltR so much, it's just such a shame he's not good for water battlegrounds. He was such a fun nuke. If I want to make cards that sell the keys later. I mean, that just makes sense, to be honest. Create a problem, sell the solution. God damn that lag. Whoops. What up? Beta Ray Carbonite. Apparently some people are rediscovering the awesomeness of Beta Ray Bill. To which I personally scoff a little bit again. Hey, what's up, Whitey? How are you doing, buddy? Why so tired? Ah, whoopsies. Okay. You Frankenweenie. Work. I am grinding for a 6-star champion. How messed up is that? I'm grinding for Yelena. I mean, I hope I'm in the right arena. Yeah, it feels a bit off. But okay, fine. I remember when I put up like 1000 win streak plus in arena. Man, that was insane. I think it was for Hercules or somebody. There was like a span of half a year where I grinded for every new champion. There was when the 6-stars were like the highest champs as well at the time. No, there's nobody in the game with level 70. Level 63 is the highest one that exists right now. It's impossible to be higher than that. Because you do not earn the XP the normal way. You earn the XP largely as a reward for some specific events now, because it's like the special XP. Hey, how is he gaining? Why isn't it possible? Because again, past level 60, all the XP scales 1 to like 1000. So any regular XP that you earn is like 0.1% as valuable. It's not entirely useless, but it's almost useless. So, I mean, theoretically, but then we would know about it. But yeah, so, the way you earn XP after the level 60 is, yeah, you get that refined XP, which is a limited amount that you get from, like, daily event and, like, Paragauntlet and, you know, stuff like that. So, it's just, there's a finite amount that you can earn. Stop it, Prowler. Stop it, man. Fully throttle back one? Yes. But on the bright side, the perks and benefits and rewards for reaching high levels are kind of nice. And sure, sometimes I am not able to heavy just... I don't know. Escapist. I don't know. Could be a mixture of both as well, to be honest. Any estimated points? I mean, she should go for somewhere around 70. What happened to your away, you little slag? My phone's fried. Why? Why did you fry your phone? But look at it, guys. We have made a very, very good progress into reaching the 70 million mark. What are my Radiance plans? Tier 4 Alpha and Tier 7 Basics for almost all of it. Initially, anyways. Eventually I'll grab that mastery point, sure, but... Initially... Do you have all the 1-stars? I don't know. How many are there? I need to double check. I mean, I should do. So far, I have only bought Tier 4 Alpha with Radiance, I think. I need to double check. I'll get the mastery point when the Radiance is integrated fully in the game and it becomes more abundant. But initially, I definitely want to get as much Tier 7 Basic and Tier 4 Alpha as I can, because I still have a shit ton of champions. I want rank 3. Would I bring back 1 and 2 stars challenge? Yeah, I wouldn't mind some content for like 1, 2, and 3 stars. You know which champs are the most useless in game right now? It's 5 stars. It's 4 stars. I have started ascending 4 stars for the 4-star arena. But 5 stars have just no use or place in the game. Because you use 6 stars in the basic arena, you use 7 stars in the featured arena, and you use 4 stars in that lower arena. And obviously you don't use 5 stars for any gameplay anywhere outside of arenas either. So yeah, 5 stars are quite literally 5 stars, 3 stars are like the most useless class right now. But even 3 stars have better use in that arena, because with 3 stars, when you put on the ×3 boosts, then they put up decent points. But 5 stars, you don't get that many like ×3 and 1-time boosts. As a 100% useless compared to 4 stars and 6 stars, yes. Other recalls can a lot of benefit from extra mastery point, that's true, but you still can't run recalls competitively. Like, But, no, you can't. Oh, now, actually, with the new war format, I might be able to run recalls. Actually, you know, it might be a decent idea to run recalls for the new war. It might actually be necessary to nuke faster. So, like, Kabam changing the war might actually make it so that your default mastery setup is recalls outside of, like, Valgrants. Right? Because you can do AQ with recalls fairly easily. You can even do raids with recalls, for the most part. With, like, Jugs and plenty of other champions. What happened to MCOC? Oh, I maybe should make a video about it. It changed its domain. So, in essence, nothing really happened. It just has a bit different link. You need to add S after Khonshu now. So, there you go. More ways playing recalls. Yeah, recalls are such a good thing for, like, everything around MCC. The old domain works too now, by the way? Oh, I did not know that. Good. Yeah. Left. Fudge you! And you're gonna be immune to everything now. Okay, this is a bad matchup. For my baby Icy. Fine. Yeah, he really needs to make a prestige list, or like ideally, like, because I really enjoyed the stat sheet list as well. So I'd love for him to make that too, like prestige and the, you know, base stats and the show resistances and whatnot. That was such a good sheet. I use it so much. So change my masteries for the new war to benefit the one champion and keep the same one. Well, once the season actually starts, you probably should like to. Because I think the new war will be largely decided by time, especially in the higher tiers. My newborn nodes very inflexible. Yeah. Kind of. But no, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, come on. What the fuck was that? Really? Still alive there? You're one of those 1%ers? Fighting arcade and you need no other promise. Fighting arcade and you need to invalidate the prowess. Ironheart does it. Invalidate prowess. Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any new variants. I think Iron Man invalidates prowess as well. No, right? Yes. Yeah, Kabam has long given up on variants. Absolutely. Bigger. Oh yeah, like Mortal Kombat finisher when opponents are 1%, you just go for it. Yeah, the new AW thing, I mean, oh fuck me. I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest. Like, I get it from Kabam's point of view, and I get it from majority of the players' point of view, but I still think it's wrong, and I think they're going about it wrong. And I think it will have like significant cascading consequences to the contest. 1 month was the first EQ I ever played. The first EQ I ever played was the first EQ they released, and I believe it was either Ultron or Ant-Man 1. I think it was Ultron. Because I was playing this game before EQs existed. I was playing this game before alliances existed, or Alliance Quest and stuff like that. Of course. Well, fuck you, man. Okay, Young. Well, it's like he asked me a question, I answered. What do you want from me? Back in my day, Doctor Strange used to walk. So did Storm. Yeah? When I started playing this game, most people thought parry mastery is useless because there's no way you can consistently and precisely time it exactly. And back in my day, you could parry opponent's special attack and stun them mid-special. Back in my day. By the way, I'm not cheating you. You could, you know, parry upon like opponent's special, and the special animation would end, and they get stunned, and you can start beating on them. Yeah, shock could also involve that, suppose. Okay. Cool. Well, no, it was more hits. Like, you had, like, Unstoppable Colossus. I remember Unstoppable Colossus AQ mini-boss, and if you learned how to parry his level 2, you were, like, God among men. Back in my day, we had a Power Star 2 node in Alliance War, and people were putting vision on it, so you had no choice but eat a level 3 on it. Or there was like Doctor Strange on it too, which basically very immediately got level 3. That was fun. Willpower stacking with debuffs, that was quite mental too. Like, you used to get additional stack of willpower heal for each debuff. It didn't have to be unique. So if you put on 10 debuffs on somebody, you know, they got 10 willpower triggers, and the healing was insane. And keep in mind, back in the day, willpower was not base health, it was modified health. So, like when you're going, for instance, in Alliance War, there were a shit ton of champions that were unusable just because willpower existed. Because if you inflicted like a few debuffs on a boss, he had like fucking 7k, you know, heal per tick. And Despair Mastery did not exist. So you could, there were very few champions who could do anything about it. So a whole bunch of champions were unusable because of it, because there was no Despair Mastery, willpower was stacking for each debuff, and it was healing the modified health. So having willpower in the first place was one of the first big dick flex moves. And then like in Alliance War, yeah, it was fucking brutal. Willpower is mental. And with willpower tuned like that, you could net a fairly significant heal from running recall masteries. So every champion just about was recall friendly, and you were actually having like a mini healing ability. Yeah. Like a mini Deadpool heal. Feel like skill level like the game kept increasing every year even now. Yeah, it does. I do agree. But the players get increasingly more capable too. As I said initially, like the fact that you could land a parry was like insane. You really grinding for Ilia? Nah, I'm just kidding about that. Why would I grind for a 6-star? Obviously, I'm just grinding for units. Right? Why would I grind for a trash 6-star? Whoops. .3 boss will not be Ares. 9.4 boss might be Ares, I think. Oh yeah, I remember using Force of Star-Lord in the freaking Labyrinth. Labyrinth path used to be a couple of Odins per lane. You know? And by the way, yeah, I am grinding for Yelena. 70 million, baby. I think I grinded for Cable in Arena. He fucking sucked. Yes. You can redeem it twice. I made a video about it yesterday too. You can get 6 reunion crystals. Hey, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 24 minutes. Wanna know how I know? Because that's how long the playlist is. Patch channel 12.0 murder. My patch 12.0 murder everybody's champions. Don't start about it. Oh, it's just a regular Phoenix. But you got a bit scared there. I used to do fair amount of arenas. What's your highest win streak arena, guys? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. What is your highest win streak in arena? Would I consider rank 4? No, Odin. I kind of like him, but he's not the type of champion I value that high. I can understand why some people really do like him, though. So, Vishnu? 450 to 54. Okay, so what is your highest win streak in Arena? This is the flex moment if you're like a mega grinder. What is the highest amount of arena matches you have done in the span of 3 days? 666? 1077? Oh. Okay. What do you guys think is my highest arena win streak? I mean, you can probably look it up, so it's not gonna be fun. $125. So, Homelander. What do you think of Cyclops? I like him. I think he's fun. I think his sig ability is shit, and ultimately that is the reason why he's not going to be like a meta champion. He can be very cool for like a whole bunch of different content, but I don't see him being like a good BG's champion. Maybe in War somewhere. His sig ability is just not good enough in 2025, is what I feel. Okay, so my highest win streak in Arena is, are you ready for it? 1,000. No, that's, I'm kidding. Highest PvP win streak, 1,024. I think that was Hercules grind. Oh yeah, he's gonna be like go-to for like some specific nodes, but like, you know, what's the biggest problem with Cyclops is? He's like a mutant champion that kind of can do Korg, Atuma, Bullseye and stuff like that. But there are many champions that do those threats better. That's like literally his biggest problem. Like when I was testing him out, like trying to do a good Korg fight, you have two options. Either you take some damage, or you have to have the fight go perfectly on the light intercepts and stuff like that. At which point I started thinking I'd literally rather be using like a shit ton of different champions for this fight than Cyclops. It's similar with Atuma. You can be quite good against Atuma, but, you know, champs like Onslaught and Negasonic and Dazzler exist, so I'd much rather use those. And he can be very good for, well, he can be, let's say, decent for Killmonger. But there are plenty of champions that do Killmonger better. Like, you can manage the power bar so you don't take too much damage, and a little bit back you can kind of regen. But it's just not good enough. Black Bolt or Strange should be next. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's fine. I just started again. That's what I think every time Kabam tries like a new mechanic, they make it underpowered and it's shit. For the time. Before we had Zemo, we had Kraven. Before we had Professor X, we had Ebony Maw, who needed like 4 reworks to be decent. Before we were getting Yelena, we had Patriot, who's a first reversal champion, who's shit. You know what I mean? So just about every time When Kabam's introducing the first mechanic, the first champ is a dud, but the first champion is a test. And Cyclops, undeniably, is like the first go at something new. And it's also undeniably underpowered for the time and place where we are in the game. Everything else about the champion, I like. I love the damage, I love the true focus, you know, the precisions, the fact that he has like no buffs active. There's a bit of AI control in it, even though it doesn't work particularly well, but still it is there. A shit ton of things I love with Cyclops. He's fun to use, and he's the type of champion I would want to be using. But, for instance, would I put him in my BG's deck if I had him at rank 3? No. I'm not bothering with rank 3 Cyclops. I'm probably going to take him to rank 2. Because at the moment I can't even level him up. I did the testing with the 6 out of 4, but... I'll take him to rank 2 for like funsies, and I'm sure there will be like, you know, Eternal Pain fights that he's gonna be good for, or some story content, or there might be some Alliance War fights that he's good for. But he's like, yeah, he's not meta champion material in my opinion. Invades for Loden, she's not exactly the hardest of anything, but the prawns are what in line up. Load the lug. Do you get any lug or not? Like for me, by far the hardest thing is the lug there. Yeah, I know. I have so much energy is expiring now. It's not even funny. Not energies, but revives. I mean, like I need some content to do, man. I really need some content to do. Thronebreaker EQ. Yeah. Okay, this is the sense I don't know. I actually haven't heard anything about that. I don't know if it's just a rumor or a thing. And yeah, the true focus is like a very, very powerful and good ability, which is awesome. And like his damage is fine, everything's fine with the champion except the sig ability. Like it's literally just the sig ability is shit. They should have put his adrenaline sig ability into his base kit and then have his sig ability basically reinforce that adrenaline so he like actually takes like no damage or something like that. Or he can maybe net a little bit of heal whenever he takes like those specific types of damage from like, you know, physical burst or something like that, so it actually heals him up a little bit or something, then he would be like good. Imagine if he actually regened a bit. Like if you take 5k damage from a tumor, you regen back like 6k or like 5.5k. It'd be immediately awesome. Yeah, if I have the rank materials there, but I'm not entirely sure if I did. I need to log in and check. I might do like a weird showcase. It depends when they grabbed our data exactly. Oh yeah, Cable with Apex Synergy has always been fun, especially on like Caltrops nodes. If you can make him a horseman, and just dash back and get infinite degens on the opponent. That's always been fun. Okay then. Now we can come back in 9 hours, 29 minutes. So 9 hours, 10 hours from now. Around midnight. Around midnight I can do the grindy bit. If I do it. I mean I should be able to do it. We'll see. But we are at 72 million. So that's something. It was not too painful to be honest. Can try and snag ourselves a few units now. Come on, units. 15. Come on, units. No. Come on, some units. Nice. Look at that. Sweet. Next objective here, that's nada. Level up champions. Okay, so I'll not do that for a bit because I've got too many refills. Battlegrounds solo went. I have hit that mark. Battlegrounds alliance went. I'm fine. What do we do now? I mean, I could do a BG stream. Did I do a BG stream? Can go through my ascended process. Don't know much about the Venom Relic. What about the Venom Relic? Out of probably somewhere around 70. Maybe a bit higher. It's kind of cool seeing a 4-star champion like 12k PI in arena, and there's like no boost. I copied our accounts at the end of half. Need to check. Maybe I had something there. Yeah, that's rank 4 when finished. Okay, 1 second. Let's do this. For the good old time's sake. Where am I? What the hell? How is that not index? Alright, cool. Yes, Patriot, is he any useful? No, Patriot sucks. No, you cannot see 9.3 boss. There's always a placeholder instead of the boss. What is this garbage RNG? Man, I want the 7-star Archangel. Even though I don't think, like, he doesn't take any of the new strong defenders outside, like, Bullseye. But I'd still love 7-star Archangel. My all-time favorite champion is Quake. Just felt so dirty. My current favorite champion It's Jaggy boy. You're gonna be honest. I do not have an answer to that question. Feel like they're secretly nerfed AA? Why do you feel like that? Oh, I'm gonna lose my promises. An evil, evil, evil person. I mean, I shouldn't have let him use those. Okay. Think about allow the release sensor AA? I mean, at this point, I think they might as well, because AA doesn't counter any of the new tough defenders. Not even like, you know, Photon, Yelena, nope. He only does like Bullseye, and then like Serpent, nope. Onslaught, nope. Zola, Sentinel, nope. He takes Phoenix though. Yeah, that's true. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Magic rework 7 stars coming. They're gonna butcher the poor Magic. They will annihilate the baby Magic. Da-da-da-dum. Okay, what time is it? I can go. Okay, let's get the 1 million points. Night Thrasher is a forgotten kid. I used to love Night Thrasher. I used him a ton as well. Like AQ and stuff. For his time, I still maintain that Night Thrasher had insane amount of utility. He had, as a skill champion, he had access to a bunch of buffs, a bunch of debuffs, very good ramped up damage, access to dot. What else he had access to there? A whole bunch of things, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Dark Phoenix, Darkhawk, crying in the corner. Why? Darkhawk needed one thing to be good. Darkhawk could have been a good champion if they allowed him to start in one of his modes and gave you a pre-fight to choose which one. Then he would have been a good champ. Like, hands down. Awesome. I'll be in the fast. I'm gonna roll with the soldier with rank 1 sensor. I don't know with rank 1 7 star. Rank 3 7 star is 7 seconds, I think, or 6 seconds. Being friendly. When I'm done grinding, I need to. And fine, send me a friend request. We can do one quick one. Fine. Let me know your in-game name and send me a friend request. Yeah, balance buff for Darkhawk. With the sensor release would be awesome. Honestly, they could have made APOC even like viable if they just added one line of text to APOC, or he gets 2 extra charges when he starts fighting battlegrounds. Like offensively, that's it. APOC would have been good. Bleed goes. Oh yeah. Venom's been getting a bit of love recently. Taskmaster ain't getting a rework. Did you see what they did to Taskmaster in the Thunderbolts movie? Yeah, we got some more. We got some more units. Come on, more units. Sweet. Need 35 units and I'll reach 2k. And I already spent 1k on that bundle thingy. At least she did, yeah. Need to boot somebody. Sorry, Alex. Okay. Wait, I need to accept him too. Need to boot somebody else. Play my whack. Alright, let's play then. Well, Beardo is still not a meta relevant champion. And I do agree, Cap does need to rework. Anyway, times for next pull in case I got Yelena on the coin. Do you think should go for it? I mean, Yelena has prestige, I believe. And I think Kokoi is obviously the better attacker. I'm up to you. Captain Infinity War was a monster back in the day, for sure. I mean, I would rank up Yelena, but it's also on the idea that I probably need more defenders and prestige. I would want to rank up Okaimon. Yeah, fuck. Well, I think I got out bedrafted here. But okay. Whatever happened, the blob lost the vote. People abandoned him. Like they always do. Man, fuck it, you go. Maybe I should save the jugs out there. Oh, come on! Even in a fucking friendly. Ah, and this was definitely right out. Oh, come on! At least it didn't happen in normal match, I suppose you're right. Yeah, well. The game thought you did. It's fine. Taki does him better, actually. It's obviously a bit risky. It's harder to pull off, but Taki can get a better score. But that for that, that for that. I mean, let's see what happens. He's gonna get this now, obviously, because... And now he's got this round, unless he screws up bad. My only hope is like a missed intercept. And me playing perfectly. But this motherfucker is like a rank 4. And I screwed up anyway, so I think that's fine. That's fine. Fine. So I screwed up an intercept. He can get the dub. That is perfectly fine. Right, guys. Anyways, that'll be it for today. I need to get going. A few things to do. I'll be back. I'll do a Battleground stream in the afternoon too. So I'll catch you guys soon. Bye bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome.